Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we faced Volvagia within the Fire Temple and killed him once and for all. However, Darunia died in the process and became the Sage of Fire. This time, we're going to be doing everything there is to do around Hyrule with the Megaton Hammer. It's not too much, but I think it deserves its own video because every other item apparently does. So that's what this is. First things first, we aren't even leaving the crater yet. We want to use the hook shot to get to the other side of this bridge once again. And instead of just going back into Goron City through there, we're going to head over here. I mentioned in the last video that the Megaton Hammer is capable of breaking rocks that bombs were not in the past. That includes these leading into here. A Great Fairies Fountain. Yeah, there's some of these scattered around as a adult too. It's not just as a kid.
Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Wisdom. I'm going to enhance your magic power. Receive it now.
Your magic meter is enhanced. Sure.
Your magic power has been enhanced. Now you have twice as much magic power. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me.
As you can see now, yeah, we have way more uses of any sort of magic spells, so that's going to be a good thing to keep in mind. We can use Din's Fire twice as much, we can use Farore's Wind twice as much. Granted, I haven't used either of these a particularly large amount. We don't have our third spell that obviously goes in that slot, but there's going to be even more stuff that magic is useful for coming up in the future, so yeah, the more of it we have, the better, I'd say. Not bad. Heading back into Goron City, I want to speak to the Gorons who are around here now that we've freed them all. Because after freeing them, yeah, all of the Gorons will be back in the city. Hello.
Thank you, Link.
Okay. Not one for words a lot, are you, sir? That's okay. Hello. Let me guess.
Thank you, Link.
Yeah. They don't have much to say. They aren't super grateful, all things considered. How about you?
Thank you, Link.
Yeah, I figured. That's the Lost Woods. I don't need to go cry about Mido again. That was embarrassing enough the first time. I'd like to have a word with this guy, though. You ripped me off, sir.
It looks like there is a problem with its durability, but still. How about buying this knife for 200 rupees?
Absolutely not.
Alright, come back again. No need to swear, brother.
Oh, there's a need to swear, alright. There is a need to swear, sir. Somewhere on this center ring, we can find Link, the Goron. Hey, man. How's it going?
Brother Link, everybody has come back. Dad and you destroyed the dragon together, didn't you? When I grow up, I want to be a strong man like you, Link.
Yeah, he doesn't even mention that his dad died, but still. Link is a kid, and he was left behind by his father, and we weren't even given anything to tell him by Darunia. He doesn't seem too upset about it, but still, that's a rough deal. It makes me sad for this guy. If it runs, like, if it's a system, like, you know, he's the heir of Darunia, so he's the next chief, that's a lot of responsibility for a kid. I don't know. I feel bad for him. No wonder he's constantly rolled up like that. Now that we have the Megaton Hammer, we can head back to this room where as a kid we found a gold Skulltula. It's the big Mario Maker looking room where I told a story about Katsune Niku. Yeah, we can break these red rocks now to get further into the room. As a result, honestly, probably just get the gold Skulltula here as an adult too. There's really no reason to explore Goron City much as a kid. Getting over here now, we can get a huge rupee. I already have 500 rupees, but hey, that's a free repair to the Giant's Knife if you want. Near Goron City is this rock, which we can break now that we have the hammer. However, it's the wrong time of day. At nighttime behind that rock is a gold Skulltula. I love that I can kill it with a hammer now. Number 63, not bad. We're coming up on the lucky number. We're gonna start climbing the mountain now. Because on the trail, if we head over here, we'll see that rocks are no longer falling here. Makes it a little easier, and we honestly just have a clearer view around here now too. It's kind of nice. Can break all these rocks that are along the path, and this rock was suspiciously spider sounding. Number 64. That's the name of the game. Well, no. It was almost the name of the game. This was almost Zelda 64. I think that was probably just a working title. I don't think they ever actually intended for the game to be called that. I hope. How did you get here? What the hell? Oh my god. I don't even have a shield equipped right now, so that was even scarier. I don't know. I just think he looks kind of cool without the shield, so I'm going to keep it unequipped for as long as I can. I could equip the bow to deal with the Skulltula, but no, I'm going to play dangerous and just do it with the hook shot. Even if I have to play dangerous to get anywhere near close enough to kill them with the hook shot. Okay. At the peak of the mountain now. Can walk over here to meet this guy. Suspiciously mountain-sized Goron. Hello.
My brother opened a new store. It's Goron's Blade Store. However, I am better at making blades. Hylian carpenters praise me for my skills. I'm not lying.
So this is the brother of Goron, the one who made us that shoddy sword that broke in the middle of a fight against a dragon. We got scammed, and we definitely can't afford one of Big Goron's blades, so maybe another time. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Navi, anytime you want me to listen to you. Oh, whatever, I'll play Saria's song. Twice, because we haven't talked to Saria since she became a sage either.
You want to talk to Saria, right?
Yeah.
Link? This is Saria. Can you hear me? Link, at first, I didn't want to become the Sage of the Forest, but I'm glad now. Because I am helping you to save Hyrule, Link. Yes, I am.
Alright. Well, she didn't want to, but she still did. She's doing her duty. Which is kind of sad.
Do you want to talk to me?
For once in my life, Navi, yes.
An Arctic wind is blowing from Zora's River. Do you feel it?
Alright. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going to go investigate that Arctic wind. See you guys then.
Yeah, Willow?
Anything else?
Yeah?
I'll see you guys then, or else this entire video is going to be me trying to talk to Willow.